Alright, it's time for some more Chinese department store cinema. And guess what we got this time? We got a 24-hour ghost story.
Ooh.
Now the title is quite confusing on that one. It's not exactly one day. Like you think it's 24 hours of a ghost story, but it's actually a 24-hour convenience store ghost story.
Yeah.
That makes more sense now. Anyway, you have to watch the movie for the 24-hour part to make any sense. But anyways, it looks like a cool movie. You know, there's a scary skeleton hand and a a pair of creepy eyes that look like they came off an owl's, and um, yeah, it looks pretty scary looking. But anyways, is it worth it? Well, yeah, it's quite interesting. Like most of these Chinese movies, even though they're horror movies, they don't get scary till the end. And then when they do get scary, it's like, okay,
Well, they did have some pretty funny things in the beginning.
there's a lot of funny crap in this movie. It's hilarious. You think it's Chinese humor, you won't get it, but it's quite funny. Even though it's got burned in subtitles, which there's a few typos. Typos are all over the place. Anyway, but it's not bad. It's not the worst, but it could have been. I mean, it could have been way worse.
Yeah, it could have actually.
It's actually one of the better translations we've seen, especially since they've been burned in. Now, the film itself, it has a nice progression. You get all enjoying it and everything. The whole time, it's one guy who thinks he's seen a ghost, and nobody else can see it but him.
Yeah.
Isn't that how real ghost stories start off? I saw the ghost, nobody in the house saw the ghost. So, anyways, it's the whole movie there, and it's pretty cool. You gotta watch it. They have some good special effects that are mixed with humor at the same time. So it's really funny. Usually you think of special effects that are supposed to be creepy, but they're not supposed to have any kind of funniness to them. They're supposed to be scary, but it's the exact opposite here, where they're injecting humor with the scary effects. The person who's seeing the stuff is scared out of their mind, but everybody else is laughing because the situation's funny.
And not only that, his best friend, doesn't really believe him, but his grandmother is like messed up in the head or something, and she keeps burning money and you know praying this and that, and she has this giant book of ways to get rid of demons and ghosts and stuff, and they take ideas from there. And I forget the two that they used that one time. What was it? They went down to that park and they saw that kid.
Oh yeah, one of them was using children's urine to drive away ghosts, and there's this kid going, I have to pee, and they pick up the little kid, and it's so wrong to see that in the movie.
They
didn't even do that in The Sixth Sense. Now come on.
And they use a Snapple bottle, and they see the ghost there, and he just puts a straw in it, and they start drinking it.
Oh my goodness. It's really a bizarre movie, and for those of you who know the Chinese rating system, this is a category 2B movie. Not like B as in B-rated movie like how we have them, but no, it's category 2, level B. So there you go. It's not a category 3 like some of the other movies we've been watching where they have the actual nudity. So there's no nudity in this one. It's only category 2, not a category 3. Anything else we should say about the movie? I mean, it was good acting.
Yeah.
It was the last half hour of the whole movie. It's pretty good. I mean, for a ghost story and it's Chinese, and it's got that Chinese humor in the beginning of it. From the very beginning of the movie, you kind of quite enjoy the characters because you're just like, well, okay, these people are pretty normal.
I know, and it has a little bit of a Scooby-Doo kind of.
Yeah, it's like Scooby-Doo if they tried to be serious about the scariness part of it.
And if they were Chinese.
There you go. So, anyways, great movie, very funny to watch. The ending's really entertaining. It's one of those movies you can watch 2 or 3 times and be okay with it.
Yeah.
It deserves 2 or 3 watchings max, and it's really good. I'd buy it again. It was one of those few movies I thought I didn't think I would like it, or it just seemed cheesy, but for something about a scary convenience store. How many American movies talk about a scary convenience store?
I went to the haunted 7-Eleven.
Hey, I would go to the haunted 7-Eleven. I want to see some dog food and stuff just hovering over the ground. Okay? I want to buy some haunted Doritos.
Somebody touched you a Budweiser.
There you go. I guess you like that, Ghost. It's just tossing Budweiser at me. I just wish it would toss the higher quality beer. Alright. Well, that's so much for this episode of Chinese Department Store Cinema. So there you go. It's the American version was distributed by this place called City Laser and Video Company Limited. So if you're looking for it, that's who you should go look at first to see if you can get it. I don't know how old this movie is. Let me check. Yeah. No, it doesn't say anywhere. It doesn't give me a date. Copyright date. So anyways, I have no clue how old it is. It's obviously old enough before subtitles were removable, so it's somewhere in that time frame. Oh well, don't want to eat up any more time just talking about this, so but check it out if you got the time and you got the money and you can find it.